Victory Monday. How exciting it is here in Northeast Ohio. Welcome to Dogs on the Run. Pierre Woods joins us. I'm Andy Baskin. We will go to Kenny Rhoda here in just a few moments. We are waiting for Eric. Let me just show you what Eric the referee is doing right now. Nothing. He's nowhere to be found. Where is Eric the referee? I mean, come on. Talk about lazy. You'd think the producer of the show would be here when we get started. Eric's not here yet, so we'll wait for him. If you want to call in, you're more than welcome to 216-431-3820. 216-431-3820, or you can Skype in, and we'd much rather have you Skype in because that way we get to see you. Again, if this is your first time, if you're listening on the podcast, we are live Monday morning at 7:30. So if it's not Monday morning at 7:30 to about 8:30, you don't waste your time calling in or trying to Skype in. You're not going to get through. But if you're with us live, we'd love to have you, and we'd love to hear from you. You want to swear, you want to go crazy, you can do whatever you want. There are zero rules. We are not governed by the FCC. We are on the internet. You can do whatever you want. We're not going to swear. Kenny's not going to swear. I'm not going to swear. Pierre, you're not going to swear today, are you?
I'm not going to swear.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I just want to make sure.
Positive.
Oh, wow, look at this. Show's already been going for a minute and a half, and if you're listening, we just want to welcome in Eric the referee. Eric, thanks for being here today.
Yeah, I'm just keeping the show afloat. I mean, I have to make a late entrance, don't I?
Yeah, why are you late?
Why?
Because I wanted to make a dramatic entrance.
No, you got to tell us why you're late. Were you in the bathroom? That's fine.
I was doing our planning show meeting that you missed.
Oh, well, you're never there for the planning show meeting. Why don't you tell me where you were, and then we can continue with the rest of the show.
I was in the newsroom socializing.
Oh, well, that's fine, as long as you were taking care of business.
With the poobah.
Oh, we don't have a poobah here. What are you talking about? This isn't Baskin and Phelps. This is Dogs on the Run. Were you actually stopped by one of our upper management people before coming on here?
I'll let you decide that.
Were you talking to one of our upper management people before you came in here that didn't realize the show starts at 7:30?
No, I was not.
Oh, okay. That's fine, as long as you were having fun. Did you tee up Jackie Fernandez to be on the show today?
She was doing a cut-in.
Well, if you're going to be late, at least make it worthwhile. Let me tell you what we have on the show today. And, of course, Pierre's here. We're going to get into the game here in 2 seconds. Kenny Rhoda will be with us for the majority of the show. This is my look old moment right now where I have to put my glasses on.
Oh,
it's no fun getting old. Craig Lindell, waiting for next year, is going to join us. Our Browns backers rant. We're going to have that. Bill Eaton will join us from the Baltimore Browns backers. That'll be awesome. I'm sure we'll be talking all kinds of garbage. We'll do Rate the Team. We're going to talk to Charles Croson, who's the morning anchor at WMAR. That's our script station in Baltimore, isn't it? Eric the referee? Yes.
I'm on the phone. We're talking to Betty from Fairport Harbor.
Okay, we'll get to Betty in Fairport Harbor. First, let's just go through first thoughts on this. We will welcome in Kenny Rhoda. Kenny's also with us right there. Hi, Kenny. How are you?
Good morning.
I'm good this morning. How are you?
Good. All right, so we're going to go around the horn first. Kenny, I'll start with you. Your thoughts on the game from yesterday?
I thought it was an unbelievable win for the Cleveland Browns, maybe a season-saving win for the Browns. They lose, they fall to 1-4. They lose a divisional game against the Ratbirds from Baltimore. So from that standpoint, I thought they had to win yesterday's game, maybe to save the season. And Josh McCown went out and put up the best regular season passing numbers in Browns history. Bernie Kosar still holds the team record for 489 yards passing in that playoff game, that double overtime win against the Jets. But for a regular season game, no other quarterback has put up those numbers for the Cleveland Browns, and they needed each and every one of them to get the win. So a tip of the cap to Josh McCown and the Browns. A good win on the road, a much-needed win.
All right, Pierre Woods, your thoughts?
Great win. Our defense still has to step up. They're playing terrible as usual, but they stepped up in overtime, which was great. Special teams, the punter, the kicker, they're doing an excellent job. And the offensive line blocked a lot better. Our running backs did a great job. It was a great team win.
Yeah, as we go through the entire game, and we're going to talk about all kinds of things over the next hour, it's a win, and it changes your perspective. 1-4 would have been absolutely miserable for this team and this franchise because the season would have been over. Ask them what they're thinking in Baltimore right now. They're like, man, if Pittsburgh doesn't screw up those kicks at the end of the game, we don't have a win. I think that's what they're thinking in Baltimore this morning. But they are banged up. They've got a ton of injuries. Did the Browns beat the best team in the NFL yesterday? No, but no one's asking you to do that. They're asking you to go out. You've got 1 of 16 chances to go out and get a victory. They did that yesterday. Easily some of the other games throughout the season, I think the Browns could have been on the other side. They weren't. They got to win. I feel good about it. I really don't want to hear a whole lot about Johnny Manziel again today. I'm looking through my tweets, and, you know, on the Barnage catch, that's what put McCown over 300. And I was like, wow, what a catch, and over 300 to boot. And then here come the haters. Oh, well, let's let him start for the rest of the season. He's the greatest quarterback ever. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I want a team that can go out and compete and look like they can win every week, and that's what I got. Whether it's Johnny Manziel or whether it's Josh McCown, that's all I'm asking for.
All I got to say is McCown has passed for over 400 yards in the last 3 games, so he's doing something right.
Yeah, but you know what's going to happen? People shove his record down your throat when you start talking like that. That's what happens. They just want to turn around and go, well, he's got 2 wins in the last 15 tries. And I mean, at some point, can't you just be happy by the fact that the Browns won?
Well, it's a team effort. I mean, if the team does well, then he does well.
Right.
I mean, not one man runs the show. It's all about team, and if the team's not doing well, then it's not going to happen.
So before the game, before the season, what would you say the Browns' 2 biggest strengths were? What you thought they were going to be?
Oh, the offensive line and the defensive backfield. That's what I mean, I think everyone thought that. Kenny, do you agree with that? Are you on board with that?
Alex Mack back with everybody coming back intact, and then with the addition of Tramon Williams in the secondary instead of Buster pass interference penalty screen out there, trying to cover people. You thought that was going to be a strength. And while the offensive line maybe yesterday finally provided the pass protection needed, the secondary is still in shambles right now. And you know what? Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And yesterday the Browns caught a couple of breaks. The catch by Barnage. Great catch, lucky catch, however you want to determine it. It happened. They took advantage of it. And then Forsett takes the ball all the way down to the 10-yard line at the end of regulation there, and you're thinking, oh, geez, here we go. The Ravens are going to score a touchdown, and the Browns catch a break because he gets injured, and he can't play the rest of the game, and they had to settle for a field goal, and they didn't get the touchdown. So sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
All right. We got plenty of phone calls going on here. We've got a couple Skype calls, too. Eric, the referee, where do you want to go? Betty in Fairport Harbor?
Let's go to Betty on the phone.
Okay, Betty on the phones first, and then what do we got on Skype, by the way?
George standing by.
Oh, George is standing by. Okay. All right, so first let's go to Betty. Good morning, Betty. How are you?
I am still asleep.
Oh, well, I'm glad you could roll out of bed to give us a call here this morning, Betty.
I am too. Well, I have to say, go Cleveland.
Okay.
I loved that yesterday. I didn't early celebrate. I waited.
Well, okay, what do you mean you didn't celebrate? Are you celebrating? You woke up early this morning, you're celebrating?
Well, both of them. The game yesterday.
Yeah, what was your favorite part of the game, Betty?
The last 2 minutes.
The last 2 minutes overtime, or just the fact that they were able to stop them from scoring a touchdown at the end of
The
regulation?
fact that they were. Hey, it was actually I didn't enjoy Williams hitting the ball.
Oh, Betty, I would love that. Betty, we might have you call back.
Okay.
The phone line keeps breaking up on us. So thanks, Betty. We appreciate you waking up for us this morning. If you want to call back, call back.
T-shirt. Put me down for a T-shirt, please.
We don't have any T-shirts. T-shirts are gone. Here's what I want you to do. Call. Who should you call? I heard that part of
She
it.
should call the man, the myth, the legend, Dave Kapler.
Yeah, Dave Kapler. I want you to call Spastic Dave Kapler and give him a call in our newsroom, 216-431-3700. Tell him you'd like a T-shirt. See what he says. All
Okay,
right.
thank you.
Thanks, Betty. Appreciate that. Yeah, we had T-shirts a couple years ago for the show.
Wow.
Yeah. The budget got
Sure.
cut in half.
Here we got it.
All right, let's go to George. George, or always his epic rant to start things off. Hi, George. How are you this morning?
My rant this morning is, where the flying hell is Dwayne Bowe?
Okay,
If
so
I
wait a
got
second,
paid
George,
$9 million to sit on my ass,
hang on.
I'd be in the panelist room right now and enjoying myself. The
George.
Browns played The Browns played a Baylor type of offense yesterday, getting the running backs involved. Running the ball basically sucked. The defense, trying to stop their run, basically sucked. So a win is a win is a win is a win. This is a win-lose league, as Mr. Road has said so many times. I have that thought in my head all the time. And I even said last week, you can go back to the tape, I said this game was winnable. I didn't say they would win. I said it was a winnable game. And we won the game. It's done. It's over with. Move on to Denver. Simple as that. You don't know which Peyton Manning's going to show up. Maybe it'll be bad Peyton Manning, but I don't know. He could tear our defense apart. Who the hell flying knows?
George, you seem kind of angry this morning.
No, I'm not angry. I have a slight cold I caught Saturday night. Snowy and I are trying to give our best here. And my football, finally found my football. This was what I was squeezing about 2/3 of the game yesterday until they kicked the final field goal, and I made a spastic ass out of myself since they won.
George, I need to ask you, what do you and Snowy do throughout the game? I mean, are you concentrating on the game? Is Snowy your positive side? Because, George, I got to tell you, I'm a little disappointed. I know you're a hardcore Browns fan, but to come straight out of the gate and just talk about this sucked, this sucked, this sucked, this wasn't very good. First of all, I give you credit for not dropping one F-bomb. Although I'm sure that's
not today. I'm not 100%.
Oh.
Our defense isn't like that team up north who's been shutting out opponents.
Wow, that's a Michigan.
Thank you. You can say Michigan.
No
buddy.
problem. You're from Glenville. You still have my respect.
Appreciate it.
Always.
All right, George. I'm aghast. You didn't drop one F-bomb, and I mean,
okay? No F-bombs today. Like I said, I'm not 100%. But at least I'm on the phone and trying my best better than Dwayne Bowe. If Ray Farmer's listening, get him the hell out of town, please.
Well, they got 9 million reasons not to let him go.
Yeah, I know, but still, if you're going to only throw to him one time last week when he ran the pattern like a sissy girl who couldn't even complete a pattern, come on. Even in high school, you need to run your patterns complete.
What did you really want to say? You wanted to say something more than that.
George, say how you feel.
Like I said, not today. I'm not 100%.
Let Snowy say it. Just put Snowy up in front.
Yeah, let Snowy do the talking for you.
Yeah, Snowy's here. So is my football. We're all set. We really are.
All right, George.
Ollie, have a great day, okay?
George, have a great day. Thank you very much. Eric, the referee, we need to have a little talk. I first of all didn't drop one F-bomb. It's not like him. Normally does.
It's hard to drop an F-bomb when you win in overtime.
The first words out of his mouth were about Dwayne Bowe. Had nothing to do with the game. Nothing.
He didn't hurt us. He didn't hurt us.
He didn't hurt us. All right, what do you want to do here? We're going to
go to our good friend Howie in Susquehanna on the phones.
From the Browns backers, Howie. Hi, Howie. How are you?
Hey, doing good. How are you guys?
Good. What's going on there in Steeler territory?
Well, we were jumping around like idiots when the field goal went through, but we were whining a lot during the game. But good result. I just wanted to call and make a point about McCown.
Okay.
I was really big for wanting to have Manziel get in and play, see what we have. Everybody's saying McCown's so old. But when you look at it, he's 36. He moves well. He has only thrown 1,800 passes in his career. 52, 53 starts, 20 times coming in relief. He's really only played the equivalent of like 4 seasons. So I think he's got a lot of tread left on the tires.
Well, I mean, look, he's looked good the last 3 weeks. I still understand why McCown fans would want to see. I still understand why Manziel fans want to see him. But when you start getting wins, there's no argument. You keep the guy out there that's getting you wins. And I give Mike Pettin a lot of credit because he was able to cut through the noise and say, no, we're staying with Josh. We're staying with Josh.
And McCown doesn't have to get outside the pocket all the time. He can stay in the pocket. He can see over the line. Johnny can't do that. Johnny has to get outside the pocket to see the receivers.
Howie, anything else? It was a good feeling out there.
No, it was just a great day, and I don't know what's going to happen against Denver. That always scares me.
Well, hopefully San Diego can take down Pittsburgh tonight and make your night a little bit better too, right?
Oh, absolutely, especially here in the bowels of Steeler country.
All right, Howie, thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thanks,
we'll talk
guys.
to you soon. Howie's there. All right, so let's, I believe we're going to the Skype line night. Next, right?
Yeah, we're going to go to Skype 2. We're going to go to see to Baltimore, and the Browns' first win in 8 years in Baltimore. Got to feel good. We're going to talk to Bill Eaton, the president of the Baltimore Browns backers.
Hi, Bill.